Hello everyone, it's Shane Kanto, your Wasteland reviewer, and I'm here to review the new horror film, The Kindred. And this film is from director Jamie Patterson, who brings a story to life about a woman who has been in a coma for a year after she was hit by a car after witnessing the suicide of her father. And now she's back. She has a child who she's never met. She's trying to reconnect with her husband, and a mysterious man who has a connection to her father, played by Cosmo, comes into her life, and, things start to not go as anticipated. She's haunted by these specters and trying to process, who she really is. What are the pieces missing from some of the amnesia she's experiencing after this coma? And there's a lot of solid tension and scares throughout this film. There's some well done filmmaking on Patterson's end. And I have to say, once you get into the third act of this film and start to realize really where the show's going in this film, you realize that there's some pretty bold twists here and some intensity, and leaving you shocked and really wondering what's going to happen next and what does this all mean for the characters. I do have to say there's very much a creeping pace to this hour 35-minute film that it kind of pulls you back and drags you along a bit in terms of how this film plays out. And the leading performance at the core of this film isn't the strongest. There's definitely some moments where you could feel her expressions being really big and too big and feeling unnatural. And then you have this husband character in the film who's supposed to be a big part, feels so underdone and just terrible cliche that really takes away from the film, where this character should be a great supporting character for our lead. And Cosmo, though, is fantastic in this film. There's one particular scene towards the end where he goes to a whole other level, and you're just sitting there I don't know how to feel about this. And Cosmo gives an amazing performance in this film and really shows his gravitas and his presence on screen. And it's a solid outing. It had some potential. I don't know if everything really came together as you might have hoped, but in the end, I feel like this is an interesting and potentially compelling story that might be reworked and expanded upon, that could really make this story get fleshed out. But those are my thoughts on The Kindred. Let me know what you think, and let's talk some movies. But thank you as always for tuning in and supporting your Wasteland reviewer.